What's going on, Chill Army? Deondre and I've here, and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Anime Episode Reviews. Today we're going to be reviewing Pokemon Journeys Episode 112, The Triumphant Return, the Alola Champion. Episode 112 continued the previous episode by transporting us from the Crown Tundra to Alola to meet the rest of the Sun and Moon cast and participate in a battle royale between Ash, Kukui, Gladion, and Kiawe. Overall, it's an episode that requires some important caveats from my end. This is arguably even more true than the previous episode, as this is a veritable celebration of everything Alola. From the welcome home party for the entire Aether family plus Mon, moments of the cast interacting and having fun, explicit mentions of the Alola League exhibition match's conclusion, and several appearances, both voiced and unvoiced, from several characters. The battle itself takes up a significant portion of the episode's second half, but it's entertaining enough, switching from Gladion, Kiawe, and Kukui all facing Ash at once to them trading blows against one another in a decent application of the Battle Royale format, leading to a good enough celebratory close, reaffirming the episode's aim with Pikachu's Z move, all while celebrating Ash's achievement from the previous series. Simply put, if you liked Sun and Moon or missed its characters and atmosphere, this episode is probably the best tribute you could ask for. And as with the previous episode, if you're not too into it, this episode won't have much to offer. While nothing Ash did in this episode is out of character, it doesn't add much to the story. Beyond that, and most importantly, as previously stated, this episode is pretty much the largest scale return of the series thus far, as we had several characters from Sun and Moon return in a speaking role and even more in silent cameos, dwarfing any treatment the Galar and Sinnoh regions received in comparison, despite more marketing and story relevance. This must have taken a lot of coordination and effort, and doing something so extensive for what is essentially a filler episode in the context of a Journeys episode feels like skewed priorities at a time when the series should be wrapping up. Even if the goal is to draw attention to the title ahead of some crowd-pleasing mention in the opening ceremony, or to provide an Alolan compliment to the upcoming Paul episode, the episode as it stands feels fairly self-indulgent. This episode was a complete love letter to Sun and Moon, and its enjoyment will be heavily dependent on the individual viewer's appreciation of the season. For fans craving more Alola and Ash validation, it's likely to feel like a dream come true, but if you're not as invested in the Generation 7 anime, there's little of value to be found. This episode of Pokemon Journeys receives an 8 out of 10.